All right, Coach, I know this is always the hardest part of the season when it ends, but just tell me about tonight and just the thoughts on it being over.
We're really bummed to see it end, but I'm super proud of how far we went this season and all the milestones we reached, and it was just a really fun season. Tonight we couldn't put a string of points together. We never got on a run. It was a tough night. They had a very big block that we were not able to cover very well. Oh my goodness. They were a lot faster than we thought from watching film. Their tempo was pretty good, and we never really found their holes. They just had a really big block, and they blocked us whether we were swinging line or swinging cross, so it was tough.
Yeah, it seemed like their block gave you guys fits throughout the night. What kind of challenges did that present for you guys?
It was really hard to cover, and we've talked about it a lot this season because we are small even from all the teams we play in our conference. Like, we're used to teams that are bigger than us. We are really small, but it seemed like tonight we got blocked a lot more than usual. I don't know. We just couldn't really find holes like we usually do.
Started really well. First 3 points. I'm sure that energy was something you wanted to see right out the whistle.
Yeah. We talked about that a lot, too. We talked about the energy we had against Red Oak and how we needed to carry it over, and they had it. They had it in the locker room. They were excited. They were confident, which is something that I was really proud of them for because we didn't know anything about this team except that they were big and they had a lot of blocks. So I'm proud of them for being confident and just showing up to play. We didn't have a lot of things go our way.
Set 2, hung around, but could just never get over the hump. When you guys look back, is that going to be the set where you guys go, man, what if?
I mean, it definitely could have gone our way. We wish it would have, and I think that could have been a game changer for us if we would have had one under our belt and put more pressure on the other team because we didn't put a lot of pressure on them. We were trailing almost the whole game in all 3 sets except for the very first few points of the set.
This was a very successful year for the program. You know, beat a lot of teams you hadn't beaten in a while, contended every night. When you look back on this year, what are you going to remember?
I'm going to remember that we had 2 seniors that were successful and very good. I'm going to know that we had 16 wins, which is the most we've had in a while. We had 1,000 digs, 1,000 assists. Brooke Brown just beat their school record in blocking tonight for most blocks in a season. We just had a lot of milestones, and we beat a lot of records, and it was just a lot of fun.
You mentioned the 2 seniors, Emmy and Taylor. They've been multi-year contributors. Speak to what they've meant to the program.
Taylor Cole has always been our super scrappy, cover the whole floor on defense, and that's going to be really hard to replace because there's not a lot of players like that. There's just not. There's not a lot of players that can cover that much ground. She's fast. She reads the ball really well. She's really smart. She's only 5'2", and she has carried our team in assists for the past couple of years just by tipping. She's had a lot of points just tipping. So she's a smart player, and we hope that a lot of the younger girls look up to her and can follow her example by that. And Emmy Alba is super scrappy on defense. She has very good hands. She runs a lot of offense. She's smart. She knows what to run and when to run it. And she is good about mixing it up. She's just a really good player. And she also had 99 aces tonight also. So good all-around athlete.
A lot coming back. How excited does that have you guys for the future?
I'm really excited. I'm glad things worked out the way they did so we could throw some freshmen out there because we didn't have that at the beginning of the season. We ended up having to do it, and it worked out in our favor because they helped us be successful. They did their role. They are all good, and now they got varsity experience, so they'll be comfortable for next year.